Star Wars Y Wing Starfighter. It's a 1/72 scale model kit from Bandai, or Bandai Namco as it says there. This kit has been sent to me by Matt Baxendale from Tom Catter's Discount Kits. I'll leave a link up later where you can get kits from him exceedingly cheap. It's a Facebook group and it's a brilliant group to be in. It's fantastic. The kit, let's get on with this first. Decent size-ish box for what it is, I'd say. But on the side we've got a picture here of the Y Wing Starfighter, and it's showing you in action with X-Wings. The Y Wing is the bomber, the X-Wing were the fighter to what I remember. I do watch The Mandalorian and stuff like that, but this is from more of the original films, this. You can see it made up here with some pictures, and it looks absolutely beautiful there. You can see it says you get a clear frame canopies, lots of craft details, laser effects. I don't know if I'd use that, but there's laser effects. You get seated pilots, 2 droids, an R2-D2 and an R5-D4. The R2-D2 you'll know if you've ever watched Star Wars films, original ones, and the R5-D4 is from like The Mandalorian and stuff like that. It's in that. So my daughter says anyway. I do watch a bit of Mandalorian, but my daughter is absolutely mad on it. You've got landing gear, and you've got sticker or water slide decals, and you've got craft details as well, it says. It says it's highly detailed in every area. The side has got the picture of the Y-Wing, and the model number is on it, and it is 5063845. And on the other side, angle adjustable stand. I don't know if you get that with it, you probably have to purchase that, but I'll have a look if you do. It's a nice little bonus. And a little thing about Revel itself. As you can see, StarWars.com, and it's Disney, so it's a proper official licensed product. Let's have a look, see what you get in the box. Oh, there's some on ends as well. Better. Right. It's a big box full of kit. So we've got one sprue there, and it's got multiple coloured parts. It's got some what look like they could be the stickers, and the others look like the decals, the waterside decals. You've got, there's your clear parts, all different, all coloured ones. So by the looks of it, you could build this without actually having to paint. Again, they look like your laser effects, and you've got 1, 2, 3 sprues there. That's a lot of detail, does look well. We've got a little bag here, again, 2 different coloured sets, a white and a bluey colour. 2 in that. A single one here. That actually looks like the stand, which is nice that if you get the stand. Another bag, there is 2 sets of sprues in that one. Another bag here with a single set of sprue, well, a single sprue, but they're very fine, I can see very fine parts. And last and not least, 1 set of instructions. So first off, we will do the instructions as I've got them in my hand. These are looking a bit different. I've never done a Star Wars model before, but it looks like, oh, very different. If you look, it's like one giant piece of paper folded and folded and folded, rather than like a booklet. First off, we've got, I'd say it's page 1, but it's just one giant page. But the first section here, it's got the parts that you've got and all of that. It's got a part for customers in Japan only. It's got a caution telling you it's not suitable for anybody 15 years old. Well, it's only suitable for 15 years old and up, nobody under that. And first part, it's showing you it's actually showing you to put the decals on. If you're going to paint this, obviously you'll be putting the decals on after, but if you're not, you're getting straight on with decals. But you've got making looks like the cockpit tub, or whatever you call it, but the figures as well there going in, control panels. These look like the lasers. Again, this looks like the front that's been made up for the cockpit. It looks like you can have it open. Yep, you can either have it closed up or you can have it open, the cockpit. That's part one, tells you. So then you move down, it's a bit weird, but you move down to part two and you've gotten more of the finer detailed parts you're putting together here as it goes through, and you're getting more, again, fine parts. A lot of these fine parts, by the looks of it, you're going to have to put on anyway. You're not going to be able to put them after, because they're going well into the actual kit, as you see there, the welling, the light piping and that. Before I move on again, it's just showing you how to cut parts off of the sprue there, which is a nice inclusion, just to make sure that you kind of know what you're doing, you're not ruining the part so easy. Whoops. This is a great massive sheet, it's just knocked an empty bottle off. We've got again fitting more parts. These are really small parts. These are some of these are on that last sprue that I've just seen. And there again. Now we'll fold it up like so, and hopefully, yeah, it's still here. Actually, oh, you probably, in all honesty, I've gone too soon there. You're doing that side there, then that side there. This is putting more of the cockpit and actual hull bit together. Then that side there is more of the hull again. Let's unfold some more of this. This is just one giant sheet of paper that's like half on top of me now, because there's that much of it. But you've got that piece there now where you're putting more and more parts on. Again, now you're starting on those small detailed parts, and you can see we're on section 2, because although I went to 2, I should have seen that it was 211 actually instead of just 2. But you can see 210. Moving on, I'll just bring it back. We saw that section over here. Here we saw that. I've already done that. As you can see, it's the small parts, and that section we moved on to again. It's the small parts again you're putting on. Here is more of them, because you've already built up the biggest section. Now these small parts I can see why they're putting on in that part. It has got the lasers there if you want to include them. They're probably just shoving them out. You've got here the engine sections are being made up now, because you've got a left and a right there and there. Now bear with me while I just unfold it. Sorry about that, caught the camera. I've never done one where the actual instructions is just a giant sheet like this. You always get booklets, it's very strange, for me anyway. But we've got here now, you started to put more of, you've got your engines already on and assembled, we're starting to get more into these pipes, as it's telling you, you've got to check the positioning of these pipes that you're putting in. Again, on that section's the same, more of the same should I say, and again more fine pipe detail that you're putting in. You're finally coming up to this one. On this top section, you are on section 5 at the moment. You've got most of your kit by the looks of it now made up, and you can see, although you're putting these little pipes in, they are just one there and one there, you know what I mean? It's not like lots and lots of tiny little pipes per section, it's just one or two. Again, finishing off with your piping, and it's telling you where to locate, which is nice there. It's showing you exactly where you want to be putting the pieces from there. Coming back across here, we have got more of the finishing off with them, until eventually we hit here where it's got some kind of, looks like a small turret something maybe there, and now you're building the stand, which you get, which is absolutely lovely. So you've got the stand, so you're building the stand, So eventually you can display it as so. You can either have it where it's undercarriage down or undercarriage up, whichever you want, where you can use the stand. What I will show you is on these instructions, it is showing you as it's being built. Again, sorry about the camera. That section is like number 1 and section 2. That's what you'll end up with, that'll be 1, then you'll end up with 2. That section is number 3 and 4, which is your engines, showing you them going on like that. Back over again for the middle, and you've got this section that's showing you when you've already got your engines done, your base on, or no base and landing gear. Quite simple like that it is. And then the last bit section here, it's showing you where all the colours that you want for it, where your decals or your stickers, whichever you wanted to do, are going to go. Right, I'll just put that to one side and spend an hour trying to figure out how I fold it back up then. But we'll start with the sprues. Sprue C. This looks like a nice little sprue with all the little tiny parts on. Just 1 second. There. Right, sprue C. Very fine parts. This is all pipe work, I'm pretty sure on it. We're looking at it. You can see with all of these little parts, a lot of them are doubled up. So you put in a left and a right, it's probably engine parts. It's hard for me to say because I've never built the kit before, but that's what it looks like to me. And that is sprue C. This bagger's got 2 sprues in. I thought for a second that they look like it's the same sprues, but I don't think it is. I think they're very similar, but I think there's a little bit of difference. Oh no, I might be wrong there. No, both the same sprues. So these are going to be engines, 1 for each side, and you can see with the circle for the exhaust. You've got the sprue Ds. Very nice details on them. I can't see any flash at all on these. They're nice and crisp. Even these parts here, I thought then for a second it's come loose, but I don't think it has. I think that's how it's moulded to be like that. Because the other one's exactly the same. And it is the same there, and on there it is the movable. So, nice, 2 nice crisp D parts, sprues. And this one is 2 sprues again, and these look like E sprues by the looks of it. Yeah, so we've got a white sprue and we've got like a grey coloured. There is your cockpit top, or your canopy. That's the one that's the full one by the looks. Because I believe the other one's the clear one, has got different parts for that one. But 2 engine pieces and the cockpit. And that one, sorry, is sprue E1 and this is E2, and it's got whatever that's for, and another piece there. They're looking very, very nice pieces, I must admit that. They really are nice, crisp. This one is the main body by the looks. Let's get into this. First off, we'll do that little one. That is the SWE1. It's got 2, I believe they're meant to be the lasers, you can just see. There you go anyway. Don't know if I'd use them myself personally. I like to leave stuff like that to my own imagination. And we're on to this one, which is the main body sections now, and these, unbelievable detail there. That is absolutely fantastic. There is no flash whatsoever. I cannot see anything where, say, it's been slightly misaligned, the actual moulds, so that looks perfect. All the mould releases where it pushes them away are all on the rear, to what I can see here. So that's nice, because there's no worse than filling in with putty, because you've got little indentions, circles, everywhere. But yeah, that is beautiful. This with a pin wash, oh, it will stand out beautiful, really would. Really nice. But anyway, that's sprue B1. We'll go to sprue B2, and this is more of, there's cockpit. And you've got more, I'd say it looks like, it could even be cockpit sections, but I'd say it's more probably where the wings are. You've got, that looks like those two guns for that little turret, it looked like. And you've got your figures here. I don't know why we've got that one. I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's for a size representation. You can stand it outside of it, but that figure, it's beautiful. It's absolutely crisp clear. All you can even see all of his instrument or whatever it is on his chest. The folds in his uniform, lovely. He looks like the pilot, and that looks like probably bomber. That's perfect. There's the landing gear, and I don't know if this is a proper representation with thing, but it's clean, and that looks a bit thick for me, but I'm probably wrong. It's probably how they originally had it in the programs. It was probably a big fat legged landing gear. So that's B2. That is lovely. What we got here? I'll just put the undercarriage to work. Not undercarriage, sorry, the stand for last. We'll do this first. Get the sprues out, well, the sprue out, and I'll save the decals after I've done the stand. Right, this strange when you get a sprue like this, because you've got, obviously when they've made it, they're injecting yellow in this side, clear this side, white here, and a grey here, which is very strange to see, but it should make it a really nice looking kit when it's done, because you've got your paintings done for you technically. You can just weather it if you'd like. But anyway, here's the cockpit in 3 parts, or should I say, here's the cockpit as in the parts that are it's gonna sit underneath, so it finishes it up. But you never know; it might be the 3-parter if you mask it up and paint it in. Could be. I think these are more engines parts. Obviously, these are the engines for a certainty. You can tell with the shape of them because they're slightly curved. There you go. There's the cockpit, and you can see all instrument dials on the side. There's lots of them. There's a nice little instrument dial there, panel dials. Yeah, seat there. Obviously meant to be the joystick, I believe. But yeah, it looks really well, this. For a Star Wars game, I've never done one. I've never even looked at doing one. And if it weren't for Matt sending it me, I probably wouldn't even know. But now I'm looking at this, and I really want to build it, in all honesty. My problem is making sure if I want to build it, I get to do it before my daughter grabs onto it. Because if she sees this, she's going to take it. Because I know what she's like. She's that mad of a Star Wars fan. She's doing Boba Fett shit at the moment. Right, we'll do the stickers, I believe they are. They look like stickers. What is it? That one, the sticker. No, they're definitely transferred. These are the stickers. Y Wing Starfighter, bandai. And there's your cockpits and all of that that's going on the side. Not a lot, to be honest. Not a lot at all. And then we've got the actual decals for it. Obviously, these are for the canopy. Maybe you'd want to paint that if you're painting as in spraying and that new thing, you'd probably leave them off and just paint it instead. But they've gave you the decals if you'd like to use them. Again, more instruments, cockpit instruments. I don't know how much difference in better they are. I can't tell without peeling them off, and I don't want to peel them off and ruin them, so I'll just leave it. But there's like a film over this, and I believe when you peel it off and then you come to put them on, that film's going to come off. Well, you don't, so anyway, because it makes them a bit dull looking. But yeah, really nice little decals. Not a lot to do. Overall, there's 27 by the looks of it, so you don't have to worry about putting hundreds on. Now I will do that stand, as I said, because this to me is just like an added extra, because it's not often you get stands in kits so you can show them in flight. move that out of the way. And this for the stand is SWB6. Lovely, detailed, lots of what you can get with your panel line. If you want to get some panel washing it, it'd be beautiful. Obviously, that's the part that's going to fit in there what your actual model's going to stand on, because that's your base. And it's got a few other little bits just to put onto it for wherever it is to be. Nice, very nice. It's a cracking kit, to be honest. Really weird instructions. I've never seen instructions like that for a long time. But I do like the look of this, I really do. It is nice. Right, as I said, Tom Catter's discount kits. Now, if you want to get this kit and loads of others, it does everything you can imagine. 135 scale, 172. It does planes, armour, ships. It can get you just about any kit you want, and Matt will do his best to even get your kits cheaper than before they're even released than what they're going to be released at. That's how good he is at getting kits and doing them cheap. There's quite a lot in the group now. It's on Facebook and it is called Tom Catter's Discount Kits. I know I'm pumping it, but this to me is a fantastic thing for us modelers. We're getting kits cheaper than what the manufacturer's banging them out at us, and at the moment we need that these days. We need cheaper kits because they're getting so expensive. So I put a link up, get you sent on to the group. You'll see me on there as well, and there's a lot of people, you might even recognise a few more as well on there that you'll see about. Thanks for watching. Be grateful if you'll give me a thumbs up, a like. Really appreciate that. And even more, if you can subscribe to my channel, fantastic. Really appreciate if you can subscribe to the channel. You do me a great favour there, because my channel's steadily growing. But the more people that come in and subscribe and give me likes and stuff like that, the more it helps pump the channel, make the channel that little bit better, more viewed on YouTube. So be grateful if you just subscribe or like my videos, please. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you around later. Cheers.